The Siva Purana. Part 1. Published by Motilal Banarsi. This publishers PVT Limited, Delhi 2002. Siva Purana Mahatmyam. Siva Purana, Vidyes Varasamhita. Chapter 11. The mode of worshipping the phallic form and making gifts. The sages said. 1. How is the phallic form of Siva to be installed? What are the characteristic features of the form? How is it to be worshipped? What is the appropriate time and place for worship? What sort of performer he must be? Sutta said. 2-3. I shall tell you everything for your sake, please listen attentively. The time must be convenient and auspicious. The place must be a holy center. It can be on the bank of a river, or anywhere facilitating a daily worship. It can be of Parthiva, earth, Apya, watery, or Tejasa, fiery type. For if it has all the characteristics mentioned in the sacred texts, the devotee derives the fruit of worship. If it has all characteristics, it accords the fruit of worship instantaneously. 5. A subtle one is recommended, if it be mobile, and a gross one if it is stationary. The phallic emblem of good characteristics shall be set up in the seat of the same sort. 6. The seat can be circular, square or triangular in shape. The one shaped like a court in the middle, is of middle efficacy. 7. At first, the emblem was made of earth or rock. Then it used to be made with the metals. If it is stationary, the emblem and the pitha should be of the one and the same material. 8. Save the one which the Asura Bana worshipped, both the emblem and the seat shall be unitary, if emblem be mobile. The length of the emblem shall be of the measure of 12 fingers of the devotee. 9. If it is shorter, it is less efficacious. If it is longer, there is no harm. A shortage by the breadth of the finger of the devotee, in regard to the mobile one, is similarly harmless. 10-12. A vimana, chariot-like structure, of artistic beauty shall be made at first, wherein the divine attendants shall be represented. In its firm and beautiful sanctum sanctorum, shining like a mirror studded with the 9 precious gems, sapphire, lapis lazuli, emerald, pearl, coral, gomitaka, diamonds and rubies. The emblem shall be installed on the altar. 13-17. The emblem's hall be worshipped with the mantras beginning with Sadhyo, are recited. The auspicious Supreme Lord is meditated upon. The great mantra Omkara, resonant with its mystical sound, is repeated. The linga is then united with the pitha, pedestal. The two are then welded together. 18. In 5 different places in order. Sacrificial offerings shall be made in the fire. Siva and the gods of his family shall be adored. The preceptor is given monetary gifts. Kinsmen are propitiated with whatever they desire. Money is distributed among the mendicants. All objects sentient or otherwise, and all living beings movable or immovable are duly gratified. The cavity is filled with gems. Mantras, Sadhyo, are recited. The auspicious Supreme Lord is meditated upon. The great mantra Omkara resonant with its mystical sound is repeated. The linga is then united with the pitha, pedestal. The two are then welded together. 18. Similarly, the embodied image shall also be fixed there auspiciously. For the sake of festivals, the embodied image shall be installed outside with the 5-syllabled mantra. 19. The embodied image shall be lucked from the preceptors, or it must be one that has been worshipped by saintly men. Such an adoration of the embodied image and the phallic emblem accords the region of Siva. 20. The phallic emblem is of 2 varieties, the stationary and the mobile. Trees, hedges etc. represent the stationary. 21. Worms, insects etc. represent the mobile. For the stationary one, tending and similar service is recommended. For the mobile one, Tharpana, propitiation, is recommended. 22. With a love for the happiness of different beings, Siva Puja shall be performed, so say the wise men. The pedestal represents Siva's consort, Parvati, and his phallic emblem represents the sentient being. 23. Just as Lord Siva remains ever in close embrace of the goddess Parvati, so also the phallic emblem holds on to the pedestal forever. 24. Such is the installation of Siva's great phallic emblem, which shall be worshipped with due homage. The daily worship shall be made in accordance with one's capacity, so also the fixation of banner, etc. 25 to 29. The devotee shall install the phallic emblem and it will accord directly the region of Siva. Or the devotee shall worship the mobile emblem, with the 16 types of homage and services as prescribed. It accords the region of Siva gradually. The 16 types of service are invocation, avahana, offering the seat, asana, water offering, arghya, washing of the feet, padya, water for rinsing the mouth as a mystical rite, akamana, oil bath, abhinga snana, offering of cloth, vastra, scents, gandha, flowers, pushpa, incense, dupa, lamps, deepa, food offering, nivedana, waving of lights, nirajana, betel leaves, thambula, obeisance, namaskara, and mystical discharge and conclusion, viishajana. Or the devotee need perform the rites from water offering to food offering alone duly. Or the devotee shall daily perform, as he can, ablution, abhiska, food offering, nevedya, and obeisance, namaskara, and propitiation, tharpana, all these in order. It will accord him the region of Siva. 30. Or he shall perform all the 16 rites in the phallic emblem of human, saintly or godly origin, or in one naturally risen up, Swayambhu, or in one of very extraordinary nature installed duly. 31. If the devotee makes gifts of articles of worship he will get some benefit or other. By circumambulation and obeisance he will attain Siva's region gradually. 32 to 33. Regular vision of the phallic emblem accords benefit. Or the devotee can make a phallic emblem out of clay, cow dung, flowers, karavra fruit, jaggery, butter, ashes or cooked rice as he likes, and worship it according to the prescribed rules. 34. Some authorities have recommended the worship of the phallic emblem on the thumb. In these rites of phallic worship, there is no sort of prohibition whatsoever. 35. Everywhere Siva accords benefit as befitting the endeavor put in. Or he shall make gifts of the phallic emblem or the value of its construction. 36. Whatever is given to a devotee of Siva, with sincere faith, accords Siva's region. Or the devotee can repeat the pranava mantra 10,000 times every day. 37. Repetition of Om, pranava mantra, 1,000 times, at dawn and at dusk, is known to be according Siva's region. At the time of the repeated utterance, japa, of the mantra, Om, ending with M, purifies the mind. 38. At the time of samadhi, meditation, the repetition of Omkara must be mental. Muttering of it in low voice can be practiced at all times. The same with bindu, dot, and nada, sound, is also of the same efficacy. 39. Or the devotee can with due reverence repeat the 5-syllabled mantra 10,000 times every day or 1,000 times at dawn and at dusk. It accords the region of Siva. 40. Repetition of the 5-syllabled mantra, Namah Shivaya, by a Brahmin is specially efficacious with the Om, pranava prefixed. A mantra must be received from a preceptor with proper initiation for the acquisition of the desired fruit. 41. The ceremonial ablution, when the sun is in transit to the zodiac kumbha, initiation for mantras, the nyasa of matkas, a Brahmin, a person with soul purified by truth, a preceptor of perfect knowledge. All these are splendid. 42. Brahmins shall begin with Namah, and the others shall end with Namah. With regard to some women, the mantra shall end with Namah duly. 43. Some say that Brahmin women begin with Namah. Repetition of this for 5 crores of times will render a person equal to Sadasiva. 44. By repeating it 1, 2, 3 or 4 crores of times, the devotee shall attain the region of Brahma, and others. One can repeat any of the syllables 100,000 times, or all of the syllables separately 100,000 times. 45 to 47, or 100,000 times, all the syllables together, if repeated accords Siva's region. Or if the devotee repeats it 1,000 times every day and completes 1,000,000 times in 1,000 days, he can achieve whatever he desires. He shall feed Brahmins every day. A Brahmin shall repeat the Gayatri 1,008 times every day in the morning. He shall attain Siva's region gradually. He shall repeat Vedic verses and hymns with the observance of restraints. 48. The Dasana mantra shall be repeated either 99 times, or 900 times, or 9,900 times. 49. The regular study of the Veds accords Siva's region. All the other sorts of mantras shall be repeated 100,000 times. 50. If the mantra consists of only one syllable, it shall first be repeated a crore times and thereafter 1,000 times with great devotion. 51. Doing thus according to one's capacity, one shall gradually attain Siva's region. It is the duty of everyone to repeat a mantra pleasing to him every day till his death. 52 to 53. If a man repeats Om 1,000 times, he shall get all his desires fulfilled at the bidding of Siva. If he plants a flower garden for the sake of Siva, or even renders service by sweeping and cleaning Siva's temple and precincts, he shall attain Siva's region. The devotee shall reside forever in Siva's temple, with great devotion. 54. It yields worldly enjoyment and salvation to everyone, sentient or insentient. Hence, an intelligent man shall reside in a temple of Siva till death. 55. In a temple built by ordinary man, the space up to 100 hastas, 1 hasta 30 centimeters, from the phallic image is holy. In a temple dedicated to sages, the space up to 1,000 aratnis, 1 aratni 45 centimeters, from the phallic image is holy. In a temple dedicated to sages, the space up to 1,000 aratnis, 1 aratni is equal to 45 centimeters, from the emblem is holy. 56. If the phallic emblem had been installed by gods, the space up to 1,000 aratnis is holy. In a temple where phallic emblem is self-risen, the space up to 1,000 dana pramanas, a dana pramana is equal to 4 hastas, is holy. 57. The tank, well, pond etc. in a holy center shall be considered Sivaganga, in accordance with Siva's statement. 58. By taking bath, or making gifts, or muttering mantras in that center, one will attain Siva. One shall seek shelter in a temple of Siva, and stay there till death. 59 to 61. The rites of obsequies, of the 2nd day or the 10th day, the offerings of monthly pindas, the rite of sapindikarana, or the annual shraddha shall be performed in a holy center. He will instantly attain Siva's region. By staying there for 7, 5 or 3 nights or a single night, he will attain Siva's region gradually. He will obtain results according to his conduct and befitting his caste. 62. By the uplift in the caste and devotion, the fruit gains more efficacy. Anything, done with a desire in view, yields results immediately. 63 to 64. Anything done with no specific desire in view, yields the region of Siva directly. Of the 3 periods of time, ordained rites shall be performed in the morning, rites for the fulfillment of desires in the midday, and rites for the suppression of the evil in the evening. The same thing holds good for nights too. 65. The 2 middle yamas, 1 yama is equal to 3 hours, at night are called Naisita. The worship of Siva at that time accords desired results. 66. If a man performs rites after realizing this, he shall achieve the due results. Especially in the Kali age, the achievement of fruit is only due to the precise performance of actions. 67. If the man is well behaved, afraid of sins and the observer of good actions at other man's suggestion, or at his own, he shall attain due results. 68 to 69. The sages said, O Sutta, foremost among excellent yogins, please tell us briefly about the various holy centers, by resorting to which women and men shall attain the region of Siva. Please tell us about the traditions of Siva temples also. Sutta said, all of you listen faithfully to the account of all holy centers and their traditions. If you enjoyed this audiobook, be sure to like, share and subscribe to be notified when new audiobooks are uploaded. Thank you for listening and learning. Shanti.